What is up, you guys? It is your boy Monarch R. Martin back in here with another video, and today I have a classic, you guys. I have a classic. This is called Rome Total War, and from my understanding, this is the first Rome Total War that they made. They've made two already, and yeah, I bought this game like a month ago. Probably not even that. Probably like a week or two ago. And I finished the campaign once, but we're gonna be doing it with someone I haven't done, a faction that I haven't done yet. So that should be pretty interesting. And let's just get right into it. Okay, so we're just gonna start it up right now. Single player. Imperial. This is what I did. The House of Julii. I have an understanding of the Roman Empire, and I knew that the House of Julii is where Julius Caesar was from, a noble family. So let's just go over the factions that we have unlocked right now. So we have the House of Julii, which they're good at legionary, infantry, and supporting auxiliary troops. Limited cavalry, which means we don't really have that much cavalry. The Brutii family, legionary, infantry, and supporting auxiliary troops. It's sort of like the same ones. I think all the Roman factions just have the same thing. And we have Scipii, or Scapii, I don't know. And this is where they're at, right there at the lower proportion of Italy and, you know, middle. Then these guys are right there at the boot, basically. It's like a boot, I think that's what they call it. I don't know. I don't really know much about world maps and stuff. So the Scapii are basically the same thing. And then we have Egypt right here, which is located right there, as you can see. They have good spearmen and foot archers, along with swift cavalry and chariots. So they're like an all-around type. Then we have the Seleucid Empire, which is an empire. So they're located right here in this gray region. Not this; these are mountains, but this gray region right here is where they are located. So they're just going to be controlling all of that. And I think if I did choose them, I'd probably take over Egypt right here, Jerusalem, which is the capital, I think. Then eventually lead like that cell right there, take over that portion, and eventually just go right there, take them over, and also try to launch a campaign to go to Britain, or Britannia, or something like that. So let's, I forgot to do this. Powerful selection of phalanxes, I don't know, heavy catastrophic cavalry, and elephants, so you could have elephants there. So Carthagins, which is this white area right here, and also a little island right there. The Carthagins are good at are flexible selection of all troop types plus powerful elephants, so it's a plus powerful elephants. Yeah. So sorry, I had to cut off real quick. Okay. So the Carthagins are good at flexible selection of all troop types plus powerful elephants. I think I've already read that. Okay. Parthans. Okay. The Parthans are cavalry, including horse archers and powerful armored catastrophes. Weak infantry, so they suck at infantry. I like infantry personally, so I'm probably not going to choose them. And I don't know my game plan for them. Maybe like go like that and take over the northern part of Europe, like that. Take over that part. and then eventually lead to the boot, or go like that and take over like Africa. What's Africa? I think. Yeah, I think that's, yeah, Western Africa. I don't know, but I don't really like their selection of stuff. What they're good at, Gauls. Now I know that Julius Caesar conquered Gaul, and it took him like 10 years or something. I don't know. So that'd be a pretty cool legacy and a pretty cool storyline to eventually take over Rome as Gauls. That'd be really fun. So they are good at strong close range combat infantry, but very limited cavalry. So they're not even gonna have a lot of cavalry. So this is where they're at right here in this green highlighted area. They're going into Spain. I think I want to conquer Spain if I was them. I'd conquer all of Spain. That'd bring us good fortune because Spain, you know, got a lot of money. I don't know if that's racist or not. They got a lot of money in there. Take over that part, and then we'll have like that. And then take over this part, and then we'll have a small little empire. And eventually sell right there, take that over, and then collapse like that. Take over these, take over all of that, like that, and boom, take it out like that, and then we'll have like a huge little circle, and then like buy land. I don't know, but okay, Germans. So these guys are, you know, they're present day Germany. Germania is what they call it. Okay, let's just read what they're good at. Axemen and specialist infantry are limited selection of cavalry, so they don't have a lot of cavalry. The Britons. Britons are very similar to the Gauls. They come from the same robust Celtic stock. Okay, so this is what they have. It's present day Britain, so they have all of this. It's present day England because Britain is not a country, I don't think. So they have that. We could take that island over, which I think is Greenland or Iceland. I think it's Iceland. And eventually take that over, go to Spain, sell up, go like that, and then take it over. Let's just hear what they're good at. Fanatical barbarian infantry plus swift charioteers. So they have charioteers. Alright, now the Greeks. As you know, the Greeks were very strong. They are very strong, and we probably would get Spartans. So they're all over the place. Okay, so the Greeks are probably the best at like hopliting, I think they call it. But they're all over the place. As you see, they have all these gold little specks. Not this. That is not a part of us. The Spartans, as you can see, they're all over the place. They don't have that little region right there. They only have Sparta. And they have a little bit of that right there, which we could use, take over this whole island and sell right there, take that over, and then take these factions over, which I think are the Scapi. Yeah, see the Scapi I have right there. The Scapi, and I think the Carthagins have that. So we have to take those over, which is starting a war with those two. And then the Brutii are right there. See, look at, they control all of that boot. So we have to take the whole boot. Boom, we have to knock out the Brutii. And they might, I don't know, they might sail across right there and try to take us over. So we have to watch that. But let's see what they got. Mini hoplite, including Spartans. Okay, so we have Spartan hoplites and limited missile support, but limited limited cavalry choice. So we don't have a lot of cavalry. Okay, now it's time to decide who we are going to choose. So personally, I really like the Gauls. So I think we're gonna choose the Gauls. Okay. Oh, let's do the no battle time limit. I set my advice level to low because the first time I played it was pretty annoying because I had it on high. It was really annoying. And this is medium. Let's go to medium. Okay. Become the supreme ruler of Rome and control at least 50 provinces. That's gonna be hard, but let's just do it. Let's go.
Before my grandfather's grandfather was born, this was our land. These are good places. Our gods live here, in the trees and rivers. They watch over us. We are happy. We hunt. We love. We have families, homes, good life. But sometimes we must fight.
And that's facts.
Romans disturb the gods. They burn the forests. They take what is ours, wives, children, land. And the Romans talk of how they will help us and protect us. They put us to sleep with golden promises. When we wake, all we had is gone, stolen. They take our sons and turn them into little Romans. So we fight to keep what is ours. What must stay ours. There can be no peace. No peace with Romans, men of stone and iron and lies. There can be only war.
The Gauls are crazy. Oh man, I think I chose the wrong faction, dude. Oh man. As you can see the pig right there in the middle of your screen. Okay. So how many? Okay, we have this, right? This. Okay. Let's just look at what we have here. Okay, he's not too bad to influence. More often than this man's console listen to him with respect. He's good at managing, sort of. Good commander. Alright. Let's just recruit some people, I guess. Warbands are bound to the service of strongmen and petty village head. They're the basic unit to be found in the barbarian armies. They fight well as glory and loot on the road are the road statues, but are often difficult to control. They can care little for the discipline and less for restraint, but they can be relied on to fight and fight hard. In warfare, it is up to the man to prove his own bravery and worth. So the savage charge into the enemy is about the... I don't fucking know. Let's just go. This is trainer unit of those. And I am going to be using cheats. I forgot to mention that. I am going to be using cheats. So, what you want to do to open cheats if you have this game, it's pretty old, is you want to choose this little thing right below the exit. The exit tab, you want to choose the tab literally right below it. Tap it, and then it'll open Rome shell. And what you want to do is, you have to be very, very careful, because these guys are really picky. So if you want to add money, you could add $40,000 at a time. And then you have to do the underscore most of the time. Add money, underscore money. And the most you could do at a time is 40,000. So there's 40,000. You enter it, and as you see, it gave me $40,000 ordinary right below. And you could do this multiple times by touching the up arrow, pressing enter and pressing the up arrow really fast. So like this. As you see, the money keeps on coming and 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 coming. So I think I'm just gonna do about 10 million. Let's just do 10 million. It gets really tiring, but keep it going. Come on, you got it. You got it. So basically, you just want to do this as much as you want, and that's good enough. So this is what it looks like right now. Right, the map right there. I know you just seen it, but still, just cut some slack, okay? So basically, if you want to see way more than that, like the whole map, literally the whole map, all you have to do is open Roam Shell again, and you type in toggle underscore FOW, and then you enter it, and as you can see all the factions now. And if you want to stop that, just enter it again, and then it goes back, and then enter it, it goes back. So basically, that's how you do that.
Yes.
Yeah, that's how you do that. So this is, I have 6 million now. So basically, you have all this money, so now you can afford the nice things in life. But oh, they're gonna take so long, dude. Why do we have to do this? Oh wait, I remember. There's a cheat to get all this construction out of your queue. Wow. So basically what you want to do is you want to do process underscore CQ, and then you want to do the capital. You have to put the capital on because I said they're picky, and you have to check your spelling because they're picky about their spelling too. Pata Viam. And as you see, boom, no more, and then it says construction complete, meeting hall, all this nice stuff. As you see right there, all this nice stuff is done. So basically, you're like, oh wow, let's do that again. So enter it again, and then you could upgrade the stuff. And then look at, there's no more of that. So now you could recruit better units too. Alright, let's try this out. There are warriors among the barbarian ranks who love in battle, and love of battle is such that they live in it for little else. Clad only in filthy loincloths, and fanatics whip themselves into a frenzy by chanting, beating themselves, and drinking heavily. They are best sent into battle en masse, shocking the enemy by a ferocious charge, but they should be kept away from enemy cavalry, so they basically have a weakness for cavalry, I guess. They carry just swords and shields, and have particularly no discipline, but they can cause heavy casualties among most enemies. They fight mostly, if not completely, naked, and their tattoos adorn their skin, and they do not let their hair grow out. Only after a kill is their hair cut, often with a sword blade, while standing over a freshly dead foe. While their reckless courage is not in doubt, they can lack the cohesion and discipline to adapt to setbacks, breaking and running in confusion when subjected to reserve. Swordmen. Alright, I think I'm going to train an army of swordmen. Swordmen are steadfast and aggressive warriors. The infantry line of barbarian warlords. They are not very disciplined at times, and their sense of honor and bravery can make them eager to get into any fray. but they are uniformly superb swordsmen. They are equipped with good swords and large shields. Every warlord worth the name makes sure he has a couple of war bands of these hard men under his command. So let's just train a whole legion of these guys. I guess we could train 2 of these guys. Alright, now... See, look at, we could do it with this one too, because we know the cheat. Okay. Now we just have to check our spelling. Alright. And then see? It just does it. I forced it to do it though, so. Okay, now we can train more men. I'm just gonna trade swordsman and a doggy. I want a doggy. Narbo, that's a fun name. Alright. Let's do this again. Oh, see, this is 2 names, so don't get confused by this because it's actually pretty easy. So you want to put the first word, the first name right there, and then you want to put an underscore, and then just capitalize again, and then boom, it works. So you just want to put an underscore if it has 2 names. Oh, I forgot to train people there. But yeah, you guys, I think that's gonna be it. No, I'm just playing. I'm gonna try to fight a war. Or battle, at least. Let's just find somebody that's on our land who wants to get fucked up. Let's just do this real quick. CQ. He's boom. There. I don't know if anybody wants to fight though.
Lord. Spy.
We only have. Alright, this is what we need to do.
Orders. Forward. Out moves. Yes. General. Forward. Combining troops.
Alright.
No more moves. Orders. Kill them.
Alright, so we're gonna attack that place real quick after we trade rights. Okay, this is a House of Dulair. Let's do an alliance and see if they're down. Oh. Well, fuck you then. We're not gonna do any business with little losers. Alright. So we have a lot of agent. Oh, look at that. You little loser. We're the largest faction somehow. Don't know how. I could tell that we're the richest. We're definitely not the strongest. A new family.
Yes. Attack. Besieging settlement.
Yeah.
We shall rule. Our land by conquest.
Alright, I think that's gonna be it. Leave a like and subscribe. A new video coming out tomorrow, probably. Probably this. probably gonna do like updates on all the cheats because it is 2017 and this game was released like 10 years ago. Oh my god. So I looked at the website for the cheats. It's like 10 years old. Some of these I tried and some of them didn't work. So I'm gonna be going over all the cheats to see if they work on this campaign. Thank you guys so much. Leave a like if you enjoyed. Peace. It's been your boy Monarch. Goodbye.